testimony, sir.
I'm Caleb Joshua Dinky, the very son of our daddy and mommy here in the Lord. Can we clap to Jesus for their lives? We were here and mommy located us by prophecy. Sorry, the presiding pastor of Christ Mandate International Church in Taraba State.
Can we celebrate Jesus, apostle, and his family came all the way from Taraba? Are we celebrating Jesus, somebody?
So when we came here, actually we just came to observe what is happening here, and after that to create a relationship. I don't know how, we just came. In the prophecy, she made mention of God have given me a supporting wife, that without her the ministry couldn't have been standing, and that's true. I served with the Nigerian Police Chaplaincy for 4 years. So when God called me to start the work there, I was afraid, crying. My wife told me, resign, I will stand by you. And because of what she said, I was resigning with tears. But I left canoes on one barracks, 2 Taraba, where I don't know anybody. 1, because God said it. 2, because my wife said it. So I'm grateful to God and everything. So when I came, I started 100 prayer fasting. I went. So I traveled to the mountains in Ibadan. While coming back, I had an accident. People died and they were taken into the mortuary. Myself, I was kept beside the mortuary room because I was unconscious. So the only thing was my pulse beating. So they thought I would die, so they pushed me inside there. She stood by me, and miraculously, I was alive. She was there. When there was nothing to eat, only gari to soak, then she was there. So and what she have all, she puts into the ministry. So there's no any forensic prophecy more than that.
Can we celebrate Jesus, somebody? Apostle is here to appreciate God. They came all the way from Taraba. He said when they came here, they came to watch and see about something without any precise reason of coming. But when they came, our mother in the Lord located them with a word of prophecy. And mommy said he should be glad because his wife is the part where the reason where the ministry is standing. And his wife has been a support to the ministry. And right now he is confirming the word of our mother in the Lord. That is the oracle of God to be true. Giving us instances where his wife stood by him in this ministry. He is here to appreciate God. Can somebody celebrate Jesus, somebody?
manzo ya zo gode ubangiji chief sun taho daga jihar Taraba yana gode ubangiji domin annabci da mama ta bashi ta ce matanka ta zama mai tallafi gare ka kuma ya gode ubangiji domin hakan ne ta tallafa wa hidimarsa da rayuwarsa mu tafa wa Yesu jama'a.
And my nose is the evidence that I went through that hair. Those who know me before, they are always surprised to see how my nose has changed. So the next testimony, we were under pressure. At least people are in the church, so we were under pressure and we need someone to talk to. So most of the times I would travel to the mountains, I would stay there for days. So my wife again, like mommy prophesied, on Facebook, then she saw mommy and all that God is using her. So she called my attention. I said, where is this woman from? She said, Adamawa State. I said, wow, she's a powerful woman. I like her style. And that's how we just brushed it. So now when the pressure increased, then myself begin to scroll more to see more about mommy. So we are looking for someone to talk to. Let me just put it this way. So we come to a junction whereby we decided to pray. Lord, do we come here? We held our hands and we prayed that night. And my wife had a dream. And she saw mommy. She told her, she said, listen, I know you are in trouble, but if I tell you the troubles I go through daily, you won't believe it. My courage always comes when I pick up the mic. And she told her that I see connection. How I wish we have caught the video and we have it. How I wish the video is being played here. Mommy, during that prophecy, she repeated that same word. And then my wife told her, I said, yes, me and my husband love you. Oh. Then she prayed for her, and then she walked up. My wife told me, I said, okay, that means God have started talking. But this is to you. God have to talk to me too. So I told her, I said, it's not enough. We won't come here. Again, I travel now.
Media, can you help us with the video as they are talking?
So I had to travel again to Delta State for, I think, 4 or 5 days on the mountains praying. So I came back. A lot of things happened. So when I returned, she said, did God tell you about mommy? I told her, I said, not yet. So we are not coming now because God didn't talk to me. So the pressure now increased. So I went to the bush praying because it is either Sunday, Thursday, or Monday. All the rest of the days in the bush, myself and her and our children or church. So while I was there this time around, I lie down on the floor, on the bare ground, crying with tears. So many attacks. But I don't know where it's coming from. So while I was crying on the ground, then I had a voice speaking through my heart. But it's like as if someone was there. That do you know the pain of losing 400 members? Then I sat up. I said, Lord, if you give me 200 members and they disappear, I will leave this Taraba. I will leave this Taraba state.
That is you now telling God. Okay.
I said, I'll leave Taraba.
Okay.
Because I can't bear the pain. Then he told me, he said, okay, arise now. Go and meet my servant. She has something to tell you. So I carry my Bible, my jotter, my everything straight. That was to 4 p.m. now. Because sometimes I reach 5 p.m. in the book. So when I arrived, my wife served me food. I was about finishing. She said, did the Lord talk to you? I said, that's what I want to tell you. Then I repeated this same thing I told you now. Then I said, you see, we are going. So what do we go and say? I said, I don't know, but we have to just go. Let's just go and hear her preach. Let's just sit down. So that's how, from Taraba to this place. And straight ahead, the revelation comes. Please don't drag with prophecies here. Leading to what she told us. She said, you have been investing. You've been investing. You walk like elephant and you eat like ant. Sir, I invested even my car, my only car. I dash it as it. Money, I will save time. I told her some of those things after. Money that I sank there. We used to have land in this state while I was with chaplaincy and land in Taraba. The land into the ministry, but my car, sit until I'm trekking, sir. So if you talk about investment, that's forensic. Then the next thing she said, she see a gang up from the people outside and those in the ministry. Let me confess before God and before you, saints of God. I only say yes, ma, but there was no evidence. So you see, you don't drag with the prophet or prophetess. Immediately when we return, the revelation started. This man came with his wife after service and met me. Pastor, you remember this, so. These are sensitive things. I won't say it because now they have repented. They used to follow this page. And I'm sure they are watching this thing. If they are not watching after our service and some of them are, they will still watch. So I won't say it so that those who have repented, they won't say I reported them here. So now, when we are there, this family came and said, Pastor, sir, we have something to tell you. I said, what is it? So lady that left called us and said we should leave this church. I said, yeah, prophet has said it all. And I was just saying, yes. Nothing, no evidence to tell her. But I was just agreeing because there's no way a prophet can lie. And again, a lot of things. The pressure died down completely. Peace came. I nearly fall to the ground 3 times because of the pressure. It's not because I committed anything, no. Just, I can't explain. Attack, leave that church. So now that's how they started coming back. Oh. Even on Thursday, some of them still came back. They returned to the church.
Can we celebrate Jesus, somebody, for that great testimony? Apostle is confirming all the prophecy given to him by our mother in the Lord to be true. And after mommy prayed for them, everything they lost in the ministry, all the challenges are over. God has given them restoration. They are here on the altar of God to appreciate him. Can we celebrate Jesus for that great testimony?
A bisani kuma yana gode Ubangiji domin kalubalen hidima da ya fama da shi. Mama ta masa addu'a yanzu ya samu mai da su ya zo ya gode Ubangiji mu tafa wa Yesu.
Then our number increased. There was a time we have to go and rent almost 50 chairs to add to what we have in the church. And so for that reason, the final year brethren of the university there, when they saw the need, and they took it upon themselves to even buy more chairs, plastic chairs to the church, because we are increasing now. So the last thing I want to say, not because that's over, is something we want to say with an evidence. We want everyone to see. Now, the place of the miraculous. So we went, testimonies everywhere. Last born to my daughter, to my wife, she's in TSU there, accounting by this July, final year. She was so sick, but she managed to come to our deliverance program on Thursday, and she was telling my wife that she's so down, she'll be going for tests in the hospital. She don't know what's wrong with her. So I just lay hand, I prayed. Yeah. And Mama told me, my wife told me, there is mommy solution water that she used, small remaining. I said, bring it. So she brought it out of her. I applied on her. Something that shook us to her bone marrow happened. That night, that lady was sleeping in the hostel. Then mommy appeared to her. She said to her, you will not die. You will not die. You will not die. Then nobody will kill you. Nobody will kill you. Then she said to her, start shaking your head as I prayed for you. Then when that damsel was shaking her head like this, she woke up. Then a live insect came out of her ears, fell down to the ground there. Look at it there.
Are you just watching like that?
Look at it there. Even the students with her in the hostel saw this thing, they were surprised. So they snapped it and brought it to the church. I will pray for you. She was just shaking. So this is what the enemy projected into our ears, headache, everything that wanted to take away our money in the hospital. And no, I have to always consult here. Without no money, we didn't spend no money. Fine, the thing is out. And another one, our music director, she was at home when she was late, sleeping, afternoon program. Mommy appeared to her, say, let me pray for you. When she's finished praying for her, this one didn't pray. She told her, say, okay, now that I feel praying for you, you are late for church. Arise, go to church. When she came, she said, so God's angel, through mommy now, is carrying her face, even forcing our members to come to church now.
Can we celebrate Jesus, somebody?
Hey!
Hey!
I prophesy on their way going back, the angels of the Lord will send multitude to that church.
Amen.
Turn to your neighbor and say, "It will work."
It will walk.
Are you around? We never see anything. The son of a lion will give birth to a lion. When your mother is a lioness, you become a lion. God using my face appearing to people in this church is not a new thing. We see where somebody was in another church sitting down, and the Lord said to him, you are not supposed to do Sunday service here. Go to Mommy Aisha. He left the church and come here. He said, you say I should come. You remember somebody came from Cameroon. He said, have we met before? You say yes. We are. You say in the dream.
Power.
Komenana kane Yesu komenana kane. Ai komenana kane ubangiji komenana Yeshua. Lay your hands on me. Lay your hands on me. There is something the devil is afraid of. And that thing has already happened. I said the devil is afraid of something. And that thing has happened. So tell your neighbor, say,
the devil is late already.
Lift up your hands. I decree and I declare.
I receive.
Anything the enemy has projected in your body, anything the enemy has projected in your family, that is a barrier to your divine health, that is a barrier to your success. Fire. Today, let them return back to her.
Amen.
Somebody shout fire.
Can we celebrate Jesus, somebody? After coming in contact with God's servant, mommy lay hands, pray for him. And after that impartation, connection and miracles happen through our mother in the Lord, mommy appearing to the members of the church, mommy appearing to them even in school and delivering them. He's here to appreciate God. Somebody, can we celebrate Jesus?
A bisani yana sake godiya bayan mama ta ɗibiya hannu a kansa ya je sai ya fara ayyukan ma'ajiza ya amfani da ruwan biyan bukata ya yi wata addu'a sai mama ta bayyana haka take ta bayyana wa mambobin ikkilisiyansa suna dawa ikkilisiya mu tafa wa Yesu.
Keep on celebrating Jesus, somebody. Celebrate him.
Bless them. Bless their ministry. I love these people.
Tana matsayin kaunan wa'annan.
Anyone that stand by you
wanda ya tsaya
is a real love.
Kauna ce sahihiya.
And what God is showing us is that this is your place.
Ubangiji na nuna musu wannan ne wurin ku.
I love you from my heart.
Mama na kaunan ku daga zuciyarta.
Me and Daddy will pray for you. And the Lord will sustain your ministry. And hopefully by God's grace, September we will be in Taraba with you people. Let's pray for them. Shakataya balada bakasha. Ratus katabra lada boshede bregede shadabaya. Thank you for the marvelous work you've done in their life and ministry. They have returned to say thank